Amazon workers out
Hmm.
here yesterday morning. It's about 4:30. I have my watch is like connected with my ring, so I get this alert. I was in the kitchen and I had motion at my front door, so I'm like 4:30. Who the fuck's out front? So I go and hit this window so I can see from an angle, and I see somebody run into their car. And they hop in, and the car goes off. Now, like the thing about the car though is that what I did notice is that they had their flashes on, so it didn't like if somebody was on some like sneaky shit, they ain't gonna put the flashes on. Like they're not gonna have that on at all. So
Yeah.
that kind of made me look like all right. Like I checked the front door, and anyway, there was a package there. I don't know when Amazon workers started delivering shit at all hours of the night. I don't know when they started doing shit with unmarked cars, but like somebody gonna get really hurt if they out here coming into these neighborhoods delivering packages on doorsteps in the middle of the night.
Jeff
That
Bezos does not care about these people. Go
that's
ahead.
true. That's true. That and then another thing with these Amazon workers is that I seen a story about there was a worker who had stole somebody's check in the mail. Like, so somebody was expecting to receive their check. They didn't get it. Not only did they steal it, though, somehow this worker was able to deposit it into their own account. So,
Wow.
have you had any weird type stories with Amazon workers in your neck of the woods? Because out here, it seems like they're doing whatever.
Well, I'm like an Amazon weirdo. Like I cut it out whenever I can. But like there'll be times when I find it like convenient to have like a Prime membership. Why do I have one now? I can't remember why I have one now. But maybe it was like maybe it was a free subscription to something platform.
It
So
might have even been some TV or something like that. Because I
I
know
think
that
it
they
really
have.
was. Yeah, I think it really was. And so I haven't seen any weird behavior, but like, like I had like a couple of like just like household stuff I had to get. And I'm just like looking at like the options for like delivery. And they're like, do you want this tomorrow? Why are you working these people this hard? I don't need this DVD tomorrow. Like, they're like, it's free if you want it tomorrow. I'm like, you're going to have people, like you said, like you got them out here all hours of the night, uh,
And
dropping
it's
off
weird
packages.
out here it seems like it's a high demand. It seems to what you're saying. Like I know a lot of people like seek and actually go for that job. So it's almost like
I have a friend
there's
who is just let go. They ran him into the ground, and soon, yeah,
and that's the
yeah.
thing though. Yeah, that's why I'm not going to sign up for it too because I'm assuming that they get you with that because it seems like their little catch thing is that like you could come in work your own hours or whatever like that, but then once you're there, you got to finish that route, and that route normally it is crazy, and you're not having me go all through everywhere like
And
and
I don't know.
sprinting to deliver
Yes,
something too at that.
exactly. That was so I had a package yesterday and just like I was down here, like you said, the ring comes on, I see him on the porch, I'm going to go get it. By the time like I even get outside and like pick up the package, he's already like down the street. He was running back to his car from
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
package he was dropping off just a
yep.
couple houses down the street. But I got his car is still like right there. They don't play. Like my friend was telling me that he didn't we didn't go into a whole lot of detail, but like his first couple of days there, his first few weeks I should say, like it's not uncommon. And it probably is more it's probably just common all the time, not just because he was new, but like they're like, can you hop on this route and help this person out? And like or can you like take some of their stuff? They're like inundated. And so, like, you can finish your shit up
See,
and be like, this person has a whole lot going on because that's how they do it. Like you said, these routes are insane. So, on the off chance that you even get through yours, they're just like, they need help. So, go help them.
damn,
all,
interesting.
all in the name of me having a DVD a day earlier. I don't know.
So, well, I can at least speak out to these little California employees. Then read the fine print because out here, I know at least from the advertising standpoint, I guess it looks really lucrative with these sign-on bonuses, and it seems like you can create your own schedule here and there. You can get home, or you can do
I was
things a
gonna
couple days
mention
a
the
week.
sign on bonuses. Yeah, that was part of the reason he ended up
However,
doing
yeah,
it.
to what you're saying, like, and now obviously I didn't know about the assistance on these routes and things like that. These routes are no joke, and you don't know how long
It's
you're going to be gone. They got you
exactly, exactly.
forever. And then I think which is crazy. I've seen this happen too. It doesn't make any sense. Whoever is You would think whoever is mapping out these routes would keep you in an area, get them all checked. People will bounce around out, like, because sometimes you can track people, like the cars can be tracked. So you'll see somebody in your neighborhood, they'll be like a street over, then they'll go across town, then they'll come back to your neighborhood later on, and it's like, why didn't you just get me whenever you were whenever you were
You
here?
know, like who knows? Honestly, like who fucking knows? I couldn't imagine it. Like I mean, they obviously like during the pandemic they got a whole lot of shit. But then there was even like out I feel like out in the Midwest there was like a tornado coming and they weren't letting people go the fuck home. Like it like people died. Like it was it yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I Amazon, like I make jokes all the time, but like I make jokes because like that shit is so fucking scary. Like it's a sweatshop. Like you can't convince me. Listening to his little bit of stories, like he's held down this one job for a couple of years now, and he went to add that to the mix. And I was asking him, I was like, "Oh, you still there?" He's like, "No, I picked up another job." Like they were fucking tripping. Like you're insane.
Good to know. This is good to know because, like I said, like I hear about it a lot out here, but I really didn't think about the ins and outs of these employees and what is really going on.
It's like besides like the corporate aspect, like do people get to move up in that company? Like when you go from being like somebody who works on their routes to maybe even getting to the corporate side. Like I just like what do you invest in these employees? Like I just feel like they're bodies to them. Like they're just like as long as somebody's here right now, has a pulse right now, we're gonna get this
No,
out. Yeah, like
that's why I was going to counter with they probably hire people who aren't even interested in doing it, like who aren't
yeah.
even interested in even like trying to like seek up. They're comfortable with just having a job probably and just having a regular check that like
And yes, and like they have decent wages, and that's like a relatively new thing too, because I think even pre-pandemic, definitely pre-pandemic, they were fighting for a $15 like minimum wage. And Jeff Bezos and company were like, "There's no way we could do that. Like it's impossible." And then it like when they quietly did it, like, oh, lo and behold, Amazon didn't collapse in on itself. Like
yeah, yeah,
it's always shit like that. Like it's similar to like I was like on TikTok and like scrolling. You know how you get ads occasionally now, and it's just like you can drive for Uber, pick your own schedule, this and that. They had to turn the comments off of this motherfucking TikTok because people were countering with their own situations. People were talking about like, yeah, you have to drive X amount of dollars. You have to drive like you have to do so many rides a day in order to meet minimum wage because you guys pay the
damn.
most. Like it's just I'm like this shit is not sustainable.
Damn, I thought I was going to end this post. I mean, I thought I was going to end this segment with, like trying to jump on some employees and they need to watch themselves. Now I need to go at the actual employer and actually talk about you need to actually protect your people, mark these people with the proper certification, their cars, their gear, pay them.
Really? It's a
And
billion dollar company, like multi-billion dollar company. Like that's the richest man in the world runs
yeah,
that
you don't
company.
got to make this shit a sweatshop. This is crazy.
It's insane. And like I said, like it just seems to be like all of their campuses and locations.
Thanks for watching the YouTube page. For more exclusive content, like and subscribe. And if we said something wrong or if there's anything you want us to bring up, leave a comment right down there.